Physiology experiment number 1. We are going to study the detection of urea, sugar, and albumin and creatinine in urine. Now, the principle behind this experiment is that urine is a liquid which is produced by the kidneys to remove waste products from the blood. Normal urine usually has a light yellow color due to the presence of a yellow pigment called urochrome. So, urine, we know that it is a liquid produced by the kidneys in order to remove the waste products from the blood, and the normal color of the urine is light yellow due to the presence of a yellow pigment called urochrome. The pH of urine, it varies between 4.6 to 8. An average production of adult human is 2 liters per day. So normal urine is highly complex aqueous solution of organic and inorganic substances. So urine is a highly complex fluid and it is made up of the organic and inorganic substances. Urine consists of about 95 to 96% water. The most important nitrogenous organic substances which are present in urine are the albumin, glucose, urea, uric acid, and creatine. And the principal inorganic constituent, they are in the form of sodium chloride, potassium chloride, sulfates, and phosphates. Now, the requirement for this experiment is the test tubes, test tube holder, pipette, burner, and the urine sample, etc. Now, the procedure for the detection of sugar. The sugars or glucose is the abnormal constituent of urine. Normally, glucose is absent in normal urine, but when the glucose level in blood increases, that is 160 to 180 milligram per dl deciliter, glucose starts in the urine. The presence of glucose in urine is called glucosuria and it is usually an indication of diabetes. So, the sugar is one of the abnormal constituent of the urine. Normally, you will see that in an adult the glucose is absent in the normal urine, but when the blood glucose level increases, that is from 160 to 180 milligram per dl, glucose occurs in the urine, and the presence of glucose in the urine is called to be glucosuria, and the person is said to be suffering from diabetes. Now here are some tests for detecting the sugar. First test which we are going to do is the Benedict's test. You have to take 3 ml of urine sample in a test tube. To it you have to add 5 ml of Benedict solution and heat this solution for 2 minutes on the burner. Keep shaking while heating. You have to keep shaking the test tube while heating. So observation is that depending upon the concentration of sugar, either green color, yellow color or brick red precipitate is formed. Inference result is that the presence of sugar percentage as per the chart is confirmed. So according to the color observed for the sugar detection, may be green, yellow or brick red, the percentage of sugar is calculated. Then the second is the Fehling's test. Uh, Take another test tube, into it add 3 ml of urine sample, then you have to add 3 ml of Fehling solution A and B, heat it for 2 minutes, keep shaking while heating. Again you have to shake, keep the test tube shaking while heating. So depending upon the concentration of sugar, either green, yellow or brick red precipitate is formed. Result is that presence of sugar percentage as per the chart. Now here is the chart which will decide the percentage of sugar present in the urine sample. If the color of precipitate is blue, then sugar is absent. If the color is green, then sugar is present in a percentage of about 0.5 to 1%. If yellow color, then 1 to 2% of sugar is present, and if brick red precipitate is formed, then 2% or more sugar is present in the urine sample. Then the next is the test of albumin. Now what is albumin? Albumin is the protein which is produced by the liver as main constituent of blood. A healthy kidney does not allow to pass albumin into the urine. Presence of albumin in urine above normal level is called albuminosis. Spelling is ALBUMINOSES. Albuminosis. Normally traces of protein that is less than 250 milligram is found in normal urine. Then the requirements are test tubes, test tube holder, measuring cylinder, pipettes, and 30% sulfosalicylic acid, etc. Now these are some of the tests for albumin. Sulfosalicylic acid test. You have to take 2 ml of urine sample, add few drops of sulfosalicylic acid and heat it gently upon a burner. You will observe whitish or turbid color appears in this solution, showing that albumin is present. Then second test is the Heller's test. In another test tube, take 5 ml of concentrated nitric acid in a test tube. Now add iodine in the test tube and urine sample along the side of test tube. So in a test tube you have to take 5 ml of concentrated nitric acid and add iodine in the test tube. Also few drops of iodine solution in the test tube and through the edges you have to add urine sample along the side of the test tube. So observation is that white ring appears at the junction of two layers, suggesting that the albumin is present in the urine. Then the third test is the biuret test. Take 3 ml of urine sample in test tube. To it add 3 ml of 10% NaOH, mix it well and add 0.5 ml of copper sulfate solution. You will observe that purple violet or pinkish violet color is developed, showing that presence of albumin is confirmed. Then the detection of urea. Urea is present mainly in urine. It also occurs in blood. Urea is produced during the breakdown of proteins. Amino group of amino acids are converted to highly toxic ammonia and the ammonia is converted into urea in the liver, which finally gets excreted through the urine. Then for detecting the urea, you have to follow this test, that is the urease test. Take 5 ml of urine sample in a test tube. To it add 5 drops of phenol red indicator. Plus you have to add 2% of sodium carbonate solution drop by drop until a pink color is developed. After the pink color is developed, you have to add 1% acetic acid drop by drop until the pink color completely gets disappeared. Lastly, you have to add a pinch of urease powder or soybean flour and shake it well. You will observe that pink or red color appears in the solution and urea is confirmed. Then the test for creatine. You have to take 5 ml of urine sample in a test tube, add 1 ml of saturated solution of picric acid and to it add 1 ml of 10% NaOH. The solution will turn red in color, resulting that the creatine is present in the urine sample. So these are some of the tests for detecting the urea, sugar, albumin and creatine in the urine sample.